Hello and welcome to The Real Review. We are right in the thick of summer blockbuster season, and the next one to be released is A Million Ways to Die in the West, directed and co-written by Seth MacFarlane. Check out the trailer.
Oh, hey, look, it's the ice. Why is it so big?
So it doesn't melt. It's actually really interesting how they do it. It's this one company out in Boston that... That went south so fast!
Right, well, there's the trailer. I think it looks hilarious. Please don't tell me all the good bits are in the trailer, and also please don't tell me that it's not as good as Ted.
Well, first off, I wasn't a big fan of Ted. I'm just throwing that out there.
Why are you reviewing this?
Well, the film looked intriguing to me. I mean, the trailer, as people will know, basically it stars Seth MacFarlane as a cowardly farmer, and he's a bit down on his luck. His girlfriend's just dumped him, but then Charlize Theron comes rolling into town, and so they begin to fall for one another, and that's what I'm going to say regarding the premise. But yeah, for the first 20 minutes or so, I feared the worst. I really wasn't enjoying this film. And there are large stretches of the film where you're not really laughing, because a lot of it, they play it straight and not sort of comedic. So it's a lot of plot exposition and everything else. I wasn't really laughing, especially in that first 20 minutes, but once Charlize Theron's character is introduced, then things really start to get better.
Yeah, I bet they do, Amon.
Yeah. And Seth and Charlize have very good chemistry as well, so I enjoyed that. And actually, as I said, the cast in this film is fantastic.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson, who is really, really good in this film. Giovanni Ribisi, Silverman. But I mean, for me, the humor didn't work a lot of the time. For me, some of the humor was lazy. Was
it crass? Like,
yeah.
That's what I knew you would say. I knew you wouldn't like it if it was too crass. It's not really your thing.
There's just crass for no. I mean. Yeah, it's too crass. I mean, I don't mind a little bit of crass, but it just goes overboard on that. And some of the jokes fell flat, just felt very lazy to me, which is a shame.
So do we think that Seth MacFarlane, post-Oscars, post-Family Guy, post-Ted, has kind of lost his sparkle a little bit with this?
I wouldn't say totally, because, I mean, he's obviously directing this one. Obviously, he directed Ted as well. But that one is a little bit different because, you got the animated so the teddy bear well, this one is like a
foul-mouthed teddy bear.
But yeah, I mean, the direction of this is actually quite solid. There's some really nice shots of the landscape, and there's a bit of a homage to westerns in there as well. But yeah, it's very average in the end, and I only enjoyed it in parts. I didn't enjoy. There are actually a couple of parts which I have to say are a little bit boring. There's a couple of segments were a little bit boring. But yeah, I mean, if you're a fan of Seth MacFarlane and Family Guy and Ted, I'm sure you'll find a lot to enjoy in this film.
Okay, so, well, you've just given us a little bit of a nugget of the real deal, but overall, it might not necessarily be for you, but for those fans who did like Ted and do like Seth MacFarlane and his work, what's the real deal on this film?
I would say for those fans you just mentioned, definitely go and watch this film. I think you'll find a lot to enjoy. I'll also say, as a final thought, the cameos in this film, the best cameos I've seen in the film in 2014. There's about 3 or 4. You have to keep your eyes peeled for a couple of them, but they are awesome. And those are the parts where I laughed the loudest.
I'm gonna teach you how to shoot.
So, what is your favorite Western? I have to say, Unforgiven. Classic. I love that film.
I think you will be unforgiven if you didn't say The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, but both of us will be, because my favourite is actually The Quick and the Dead. I think that one's great.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Let us know your thoughts on Twitter @The Real Film Show, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time.